Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play the Jean Genie as recorded by David Bowie on guitar. Now we're going to start out with this high bar chord, and then we're going to go into that main riff that's so fun to play, and it's all based around an E chord shape with some palm muting and a little riff in there. Then we're going to go into the bridge section. I'll break that all down, and that part uses a blues rhythm pattern. So when you're done with this video, you'll be able to play the whole song top to bottom. Before we dive into it though, I want to hook you up with something for spending some time with me today. At the first link down below, I've got a free tab sample pack. And these are some exclusive downloads and handouts that go along with lessons here on my YouTube channel. So if you get value out of just watching the videos, you're going to get so much more out of being able to follow along with these handouts. And you can also get it just by going to johnmaclennan.com/tabs. So check that out as my gift to you, and with that said, let's break this song down. Let's learn how to play the Jean Genie as recorded by David Bowie on guitar. Now we're going to start out with a E-shaped bar chord here at the 12th fret. And I'm going to put my index finger on the 12th fret of the low E, and then ring finger on the 14th fret on the next string down, the 5th string. Pinky's going to go right underneath that on the 14th fret as well of the 4th string. And then I'll grab my middle finger on the 13th fret of the 3rd string. Now we're going to start with just 2 bars, and we're going to do this rhythm. We go straight into that groove. So we're on this E chord, and it's just 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. I'm just going to go back and forth with my strum hand for 2 bars. And then I just slide off, and I go down an octave to the E shape here. Now I'm going to bring in some palm muting for this next part that's a 1-bar riff that's really the majority of the song. Now you want to hold down this E chord. Again, it's the open version of what we played up here. So that's open, 2, 2, 1, open, open. But I'm going to start by just sort of playing the lower strings with a palm mute like this. I'm going to do 3 of those on down strums. And to get this muted sound, you want to place your palm back here where the string and the bridge come together. And then I'm kind of playing them staccato, so I hit the chord and then I just release it. You don't want like that sound where it rings out. You want, right? This is chunk, 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 just this quarter note kind of feel. 1, 2, 3, then and 4 and. Then what you do is you play this little lick where I'm playing part of that E chord. So I'm playing like the 4th string and the 3rd string. And then I add my pinky to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, but I still leave part of that E chord down, right? So I end up just hitting these 2 notes, which is really part of an A chord. It's like those 2 notes, but it's kind of a way of going from E to A, but without like changing the chord, right? Like the way your hand is positioned. So this is nice because I can get that A sound right there and then go right back to E, where it's really hard to try and switch chords that quick. So you just get part of the chord, but it still implies like the A. Because the thing is the bass is going, or if I did it down here, they're going to that A on beat 4. So it's like 1, 2, 3, and 4 right there, and then and back to the E. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's it. So together with the high E chord, that sounds like this. Now that riff continues for the verse, and it goes all the way until we get to the B section. Now the B section is a 12-bar chord progression that uses 2 chords and a little lick if you want to incorporate it. I'll show you how to do it. Here's what the first part of it sounds like. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so YouTube will let you know when I post another video just like this. Now this is like a blues rhythm pattern here. It's a great example of how the blues shows up in rock and roll all the time. And what I'm playing is a B5 power chord. So I'm playing the 7th fret of the low E and the 9th fret of the 5th string. Then I'm going to go and reach up to grab this 11th fret on the 5th string. So it's going to replace that note on the 9th fret. But I'll still keep that finger there, my ring finger, because I'm going to be just sort of rocking back and forth like this. Now the rhythm that I'm doing goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then again on the and. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, a little rest in there, and I'm using a little bit of a palm mute as well, keeping it going. And then that's and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So all together, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. This is a little 2-bar rhythm there. Now we're going to do that 4 times. So that 2 bars goes 4 times, which gives you 8 bars of that B chord. So all together. Second time. Third time. Fourth time. Then we do the same thing, but we drop it down 2 frets and we play it 2 times. Then we're back to that first riff, okay? Now there is a little variation. When we go down to that, we were on a B, we drop it down to the 5th fret. Now we're on an A. There's some overdubs that go and play this cool higher lick. So that would sound like this. So that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. So I'm playing the 12th fret on the 3rd string to 11. And I'm sort of inserting that in the middle of the rhythm pattern that we had before. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3. So let's put it all together. We'll start with that intro, then we'll go into the riff, and then we'll play the B section. Now we'll do the riff 4 times, then go on to the B section. Then we'll come back and play the riff 4 times for an ending. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Congrats on making it through this classic David Bowie song. Be sure to rewind the video and go over any parts that are unclear, and then try and play it along with the recording. It's so fun just to jam out on this guitar part and the different sections, and it's really not too complicated. I mean, think about that classic riff that's just really based around one chord. So have fun practicing it, and before you go, don't forget to download my free tab sample pack. And this is going to make learning from my YouTube lessons so much easier because you'll be able to follow along with the handouts that I have for you. Let me know down below your #1 song that you would like to see me teach here next on the channel. Just comment it down below. Thanks for your support, and we'll see you in another video real soon.